Hi, good morning, good evening, everyone. So this is the session 5. Before session 5, I want to ask, have you done with quiz questions or not? What you have done after completing the session, what you have done today practice or something you have done, right? I have sent 1 to 9 sessions document and I have given 4 videos. The content which I have explained in previous session is might be similar, but the way of teaching it might have changed. Might be questions you see it is you might not directly get answers from the video which I have shared with you. But whatever the questions are covered during this period for these 4 sessions, you can answer only those questions. Remaining you can leave. Don't think that something is going different than previous sessions when compared to these sessions. The main move is to make clarification things. Then main thing is terminology and everything here. So now whenever you created, I hope everybody has created developer edition account. This is the website and you have to end. Yeah.
Can you repeat there was a voice break?
Your voice is breaking, Nirali.
Actually, your voice was also breaking, so we couldn't get what you said.
Because my side any problem because I have a very high speed internet, 500 Mbps internet I am using. I don't know how it can be because I have full signal. I am thinking,
Your voice is breaking, sir.
is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's clear for me.
Because my internet is too fast. It will be faster than your internet because I am in Dubai. Here quality of network is very good. And that to 500 Mbps is too high. In India, I have 300 Mbps. It was too fast. When compared to 300 Mbps, it should be very quick, very fast here. There won't be
So
any.
maybe your mic has been gone, your voice was lower
Yeah,
than
that
high.
is, yeah, Nirali, you hidden.
So yeah, so right now also your voice is low.
Yeah, now, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to create developer edition account, we need to enter 8 fields. We need to enter these 8 fields. Whenever we entered into classic or lightning, whenever you log in for the first time, you might enter into lightning. You can switch from lightning to classic, classic to lightning. There are differences between classic and lightning. What are the main difference between classic and lightning is classic is older version. Whenever they have released Salesforce CRM for the first time in 1999 or 2000, they have used this version, classic version. And lightning, they have started in 2014, between 2014 and 2015. Initially, they have used Visual Force programming. Still, some companies are using classic versions. So that's why Swapna is going to cover Visual Force programming as well in the development sessions, not in the admin sessions. When they started lightning, they used lightning aura components. They used lightning aura components. This lightning aura components is having old JavaScript concept. And it is a open source framework. It is not by Salesforce. This is not by Salesforce. Recently, what they have done, they have introduced Lightning Web Components. See, this is Salesforce own product. So they said all clients, almost all clients, they wanted them to move to Lightning Web Components. Whenever you keep resume, whenever you get calls from the companies, they will ask, do you have experience in Lightning Web Components or not? Or else if you are applying as a fresher job, they will ask you, do you know Lightning Web Components or not? So it is very important. The difference is Lightning Aura Components is open source framework. It is not owned by Salesforce. They have used old JavaScript, and Lightning Web Components is a Salesforce own framework. They have used recent JavaScript and developed this concept. Whenever you see Lightning or Classic, let us go to Classic and see first. In the Classic, the view is different. Say this is how it is looking. It is like simple, not colorful. It is like a black and white screen, black and white movie. But when you go to Lightning, there you can see the appearance, the rich and look and feel is different. Just a second. Acha. Yeah, sorry, I got some other call. So when you see this, here the look and feel is different. This is not a customized application, but whenever you go to real time, you can customize it with good look and feel. You can see very good look and feel with colors and everything. But in Classic, you cannot see all those colors. Visual Force we cannot do because it is a old technology. Lightning Aura, Lightning Web Components we can do. And another difference is it is a page-based framework. Whenever we develop Classic pages by using Visual Force programming, it is a page-based framework. Page-based in the sense, whenever you click on something in Classic, wherever you click, just observe URL. Wherever you click, entire page get loaded. Entire page is changing. If you click on something, entire page is loading. When you come to Lightning experience, it is a component based framework. It is a component based framework. The difference is Classic is page based framework, Lightning is component based framework. Component means entire this page is divided into different components. The page, whichever we are seeing, it is divided into components. If you open something, this is a different components, this activity. So observe this URL, it is not changing. Only this part is getting loaded. When you click on something, whenever is required, that time it will open. But remaining time, most of the time, entire this page is divided into different components. Here you have a component for this. And whenever you take anything, this is a component, this new. This import is a component. Only code related to that component will get executed, not entire page will not execute. But in Classic, wherever you click, entire page will get loaded. Because of that, what happens? It takes more time. The loading time for the pages is more. But here, loading time is less. Whenever there is more loading time, the performance of the pages also less. Here we have high performance for the pages. That's why most of the clients prefer to have their applications in Lightning. Even if you open Facebook in the laptop through browser, you can see both Lightning application and Classic application. Lightning applications are always lightweight. They have used high-end technology and they made those pages to perform well with less loading time, with good rich look and feel. That's it. There are many other differences between Classic and Lightning that we can see later. In interview, they will ask what is difference between Lightning Aura components and Lightning Web components. You have to say it is a open source framework that is built with old JavaScript concept. Lightning Web Components is Salesforce own product framework. They have used recent JavaScript and developed this framework. And they will ask differences between Classic and Lightning. Right now, for us, this much is enough. There are so many other differences. Now, yesterday we have discussed about 3 services. What are those 3 services?
SaaS,
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 PaaS,
SaaS,
IaaS.
Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service.
So these 3 services we have seen. As part of software as a service, what Salesforce is providing?
Salesforce
Salesforce
CRM.
CRM.
Salesforce CRM.
And as part of platform as a service?
Force.com.
As part of infrastructure as a service?
Database.com.
Where database.com resides?
Instance.
Where instance resides?
server.
Where
Region.
instance
Region.
region. So now till this point we understood. And whenever you take license, you got these 3 services. when you have registered for developer edition account, that means you have taken license from Salesforce. Whenever you take from license from Salesforce, you get these three services. For Salesforce CRM, you have got database.com to store. What it will store? Database.com.
Data.
And data and Salesforce CRM also, right? Both needs to be stored, right? Salesforce CRM is the application. That application should be stored in the database, right?
Yes, sir.
So whatever data organization will have, that data and the application both should be stored in the database. Then only we can access application and data. After creating developer edition account, they have provided this. When they have created, we have registered, when we have taken license from Salesforce, means Salesforce has created org. That is called organization. This org or organization is specific to a client. If you are working for a project, HDFC project, HDFC Bank, they will have one org or organization. This is unique for the entire Salesforce. Nobody cannot enter into that org without permission. Permission means user ID and password. I have created one org. I have my login credentials. Can you enter into this org now? Can you enter into my org? Can you enter into this org?
No, without user ID password we can't.
Without user ID password, you cannot enter.
Yeah.
I have used login.salesforce.com and I have entered here. Even if you know this, you don't know password, right? Without,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Yes, sir.
Without
Without
knowing
password, you
password, you
cannot enter.
cannot enter. So there is a user ID and password, and there is one more thing called organization ID. This organization ID is unique. This organization ID is specific to a organization, specific to HDFC Bank. If your project is HDFC Bank, if you take license from Salesforce for HDFC Bank, that is unique. This organization ID, even HDFC Bank don't want to use Salesforce in future and they might be using some other technology. If they go for other technology as well, this organization ID will not be allocated to any other client. After creating Salesforce Developer Edition account, you have to understand few things. In the first one is, here you are seeing different parts in
Interface.
In this page, when you log in here, you are seeing application like this, Salesforce CRM. In this, if you observe, the main parts are, this is a URL. This is URL. This is the first part. And next one is this part. Here, how many are there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first one is Salesforce logo. Second one is release logo. First one is what? Salesforce logo. First part is Salesforce logo. And the second part is release logo. Salesforce has 3 releases every year. They have different logos. What are the different releases? We will see in different section. Just now, to remember, Salesforce have 3 releases per year. First one is Salesforce logo in the top menu. Second one is release logo. This is called global search option. In the websites, you will have some search bar to search for something in the website. This is called global search. Next one is global search. Next one is, just observe this. Switch to lightning experience. Switch to lightning experience. Next part is this one, user menu. In this, we have 5 options. In the user menu, we have 5 options. My profile, my settings, developer console, switch to lightning experience, logout. This is user menu. In the user menu, 5 things are there. 5th one is user menu. In user menu, 5 are available. First one is, what is first one? My
Name. Profile.
My profile.
second one, my settings. Third one, developer console. Fourth one, switch to lightning
Logout.
Logout.
experience. 5th one is logout. You need to have all this idea. You need to remember these things, because whenever you are going to work in the company, you are going to show some experience, or even if you go as a fresher as well, you need to know better than others Then only we will get selected in interview. So some things you have to remember in Salesforce. Mainly functionality. This is the functionality. It won't change frequently. Next, sixth option is setup. Sixth option is setup. In the setup, we do all administrator activities. As a Salesforce admin, you have to do few activities. All those things can be performed by using setup. Seventh one is help. Salesforce provide different kinds of websites. This is Trailblazer. Trailblazer community. Trailblazer community is to help. Trailblazer community. You can become a trailblazer. Trailblazer, in Trailblazer community, you can post your questions. Others will answer. In the similar way, you can answer others' questions. This is like helping community. If you are learning Salesforce, you can go to Trailblazer account and you can post your questions. If you know answer for others' questions as well, you can answer. Then they will give ranking based on your answers. If you answer for highest number of questions, they will give first rank. Through that, you will become MVP, most valuable person. They will give that badge to you. You will become the top contributor in the Salesforce, in Trailblazer community. Like this, there is Trailhead. This is a learning mechanism in Salesforce. You can get points in Trailhead and badges. Whenever you are working on Trailhead badges, means you are working on real-time project. If you do Trailheads, you will get so many clarifications. But here what you have to remember one thing is, first you have to complete assignments and tasks given by us. Then you have to do Trailhead. In everyday session, Swapna will give Trailhead links.
Hi, Madhu, is this trial head or is trial led?
Trailhead. 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 So this is how you can log into Trailhead. It is showing as Trailblazer. Don't worry, then it moved to Trailhead. So it will show your points here. 4-star ranger, these many badges she completed, Swapna completed, and 2,05,850 points she has. You need to, by the time you finish the course, you need to target at least 1 lakh points. So there are different modules they have given, trials and modules they have given. You can start with beginner level. Admin, you can select. Admin beginner will be there. Basically, you have to complete that first. Sort. Yeah. I don't know why it is not displaying. So, or else you can search admin beginner. Why it is not displaying?
Admin beginner trial.
No, admin beginner you will get.
Yeah, trial, third, fourth.
Trials.
Sometimes if I mean.
Yeah, it will not give trial. Yeah. Sometimes it won't give, but
Yeah.
but it is a
Or,
good practice. So we can see sometimes directly. I don't know. Sometimes it displays like this.
or go with modules or trials. Trial mixes.
Trials. This is good way of practice. Yeah, admin beginner we have. This is the trial. So there are points, and whatever they have given here, Swapna is going to cover everything: data modeling, data management, lightning experience, user engagement, reports and dashboards. All these topics Swapna is going to cover. First, you have to finish her sessions, her quizzes and her assignments, then come here. You should not directly come here because they have explained, they have given everything in step by step. If you read this, everything is step by step, and you can go for challenge. If you answer, you will get points. So for each and every challenge, there are points. For first time attempt, you will get 500 points. Maybe for second time, you might get less points. Third time, you might get more less points. It will be like that. So this is one of the learning mechanism. Next, 8th one is app launcher. This top part. In this app launcher, we have different applications. Main important applications are marketing, sales, and service. These three are the important applications. Third one is app launcher. In the app launcher, we'll have different applications like marketing, sales, and service. So these are the 8 top points. And before this, we have QR. This is top bar. or main bar, we can say. URL, top bar or main bar. In that we have 8 options. In that 8 options, in fifth one we have 5, and in 7th one we have Trailblazer. 8th one we have different applications. Next, this is tab bar. Don't think what is tab and everything, just we have to understand in the high level first. This is a tab bar. Next one is tab bar. This is tab bar. In this tab bar, different tabs are available. These are called tabs. In the tab bar, we have tabs. These tabs are changed based on the application you select from the app launcher. Now, if you select marketing application, tabs are changed. Tab bar is same, but tabs changes. If you select sales, tabs are different. If you select service, tabs are different. Based on the application you select, tabs are changed on the tab bar. Because the tabs related to these applications are displayed here. Client will ask us for marketing application what tabs he wanted to see on the tab bar. For sales application, what tabs he wanted to see on the tab bar. For service application, what tabs he wanted to see. As per the client requirements, we will place these tabs here. As a Salesforce administrator, we have to do that. As a Salesforce administrator, you have to must configure tab bar based on client requirement. Whatever he say, he will say, I want only these tabs for this application. He will give that requirement. Based on that requirement, we customize. Next, you can see here left side bar. This is left side bar. Left side bar, this one. This is a left side bar. What is this? In this left side bar, we have 1, 2, 3 options. Create new, recent items, recycle bin. Create new, recent items, recycle bin, quick create. Create new, recent items, recycle bin, quick create. 4 options are available. Where in sidebar? Create new. Next one. What is next? Recycle bin. Then
Quick create. Quick create.
recent items. 4th one. Quick create. 4 options are available in the sidebar. So you can customize this sidebar. Client will say, I don't want to this size, this sidebar. They will say, So I don't want to see this. Whenever I want to see, then only you give that option. Otherwise, every time I don't want to see. Next, this part is main section. This is a main section. So how many parts are there now? This is 1. This is 2.
Total 4.
Five.
5 parts. 5.
This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. 5 parts are there. So first of all, you have to understand this only in Salesforce. Nothing else is required. I have seen some people. We used to do support in the starting days 3 years back. Usually they come for job support. And whenever they get requirement, we used to tell go to the tab. They used to see with blank face. They don't know what is tab, what is app launcher, what this screen contains, where to go onto the screen. They don't know. How they got job? We asked them. They said different stories. So to avoid all those things, we came up this entire picture of Salesforce. First basics and detailed sessions. So it will help out you to crack interview and to work on projects independently by yourself, without job support, without anybody's help. So in the initial stage, first you have to understand the screens. That's it. 5 options are here: URL, main menu or top menu, tab bar, sidebar, main section. Here in URL only 1 option. In second main menu, we have 8 options. What is this option? What is this? What is this? What is this? First one.
Logo.
Second one. Second one.
Release logo.
Release logo. Third one.
Logo.
Third one.
Search
Search bar.
button.
Global search.
Global search.
Next, fourth one.
Switch to lightning experience.
This one. Sixth one. Fifth one.
My profile.
Username.
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 In user menu, how many options we have?
5 options.
5 options are
What
there.
are those?
My profile, my
My
setting,
profile.
My settings.
development, developer console, switch to lighting experience, logout.
Yeah. Next. What is this setup? What we can do using setup?
You can go to the view the whole fields relationships.
Administrator activities.
Can be performed using setup. Help. When you click on help, where it will take you?
Trailblazer community.
Trailblazer.
What is this? This one.
App launcher.
App launcher.
App launcher.
In the
Okay,
app
app
launcher, what we can see?
Sales marketing service.
Sales marketing service.
Applications.
Yeah, different applications are available. Main applications are marketing, sales, and service.
Service.
So this is what in the second option. Next, what is this? What is third
Tab.
one? What it
Tab bar.
contains?
Tabs.
Based on the application we have selected, tabs will change, right?
That will change. Yes.
In the left side, what options we have? What is this left side one?
It bar.
Red bar.
How many options are available?
Four options.
Three or
Four.
four?
Yeah.
Three or four?
Four.
Four options.
Okay, what are those?
3 or 4. Create
Create new, recent item,
recycle bin,
recycle bin,
and
quick create.
quick items.
And this is the main section. If you know this much understanding, that is enough. You can easily learn Salesforce. It is not a big deal. So initially you might feel something difficulty to remember or to understand, but you have to go through recorded section one more time. And I am sending you transcript as well. If you go through the transcript, you will easily understand. And I am sending quick quiz questions to you. I have already sent. You try all those questions. Now, next is in the lightning. We will see now. Go to lightning experience. In the lightning experience, take this screenshot. Or go to home. Take this screenshot. First, let us file, save as. Where is June batch? Classic. Save. Control N. Control. So now you are in lightning screen. In the lightning screen, you have URL. Why you have URL in both classic and lightning? Why you have URL? What could be the reason?
It tells about the lightning.
So it is a cloud application. It is cloud application, right? Cloud applications can be accessed by using what? Cloud applications can be accessed by using browser and internet. Gmail, how you are accessing? Gmail, how you are accessing Gmail?
Browser and
Through
internet.
cloud.
Through
Cloud
cloud,
based.
but what you are using?
Browser and internet.
If you don't have browser or internet, can you use
Cloud-based technology.
can you use this one? Can
No.
you open
Who
Gmail?
can't use.
Can you open
No.
Gmail without browser or internet?
No.
It is not possible because it is a cloud application. Facebook, can you open without browser and internet?
No.
It is not possible because cloud applications are accessed by using browser and internet. In the browser, you have to enter URL. In the URL, you have to enter user ID and password. So that's why even in your real time as well, it is same. You will have a URL to log in. Nothing is installed in your laptop. Everything is available through URL that is stored in the server. Where data is available? In infrastructure. Where that infrastructure is available? Where infrastructure is available?
Server.
In instance, right?
Instance.
Instance
Server.
is available in region. Instance is available in region. So you want to access this instance, you need to have URL. That's why even it is a classic application or lightning application, you can see URL here. After URL, you have main section. Here you have logo, global search. There is some options, but don't think about these options now. Here, last one is avatar icon. This is, let me check. This is logo. This is global search. This is setup. Again, if you take help, setup, notifications. So here important is to understand help we know, setting setup we know. This is like user menu. Here it is showing different options. We use switch to Salesforce Classic. In this avatar icon, it kind of a user menu in Classic. Here you have settings, logout, switch to Classic, Salesforce Classic. 3 options you remember. So what options are here in Lightning? Write down that. In the Lightning, you have URL. Next, you have top menu. In the top menu, you have logo, global search,
Avatar. Setup.
Help, setup,
global search,
Notifications.
help,
Help.
setup, notifications. In
Avatar.
the avatar icon, we have settings, logout, and switch to Salesforce.
Classic.
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 Switch to Salesforce Classic. These options are available in the top menu. Next, in the same like Classic, here we have one option. In Classic, we called it as tab bar, but here we called it as navigation bar. Navigation bar. In Classic, we call tab bar. Here we call it as navigation bar or navigation items. Tabs are called navigation items. Tab bar is called navigation bar. On the navigation bar, you have app launcher here. In Classic, you have app launcher here at the top right corner. But in Lightning, you have app launcher here. These 9 dots are app launcher. You can see applications here. If you click on this, service, marketing, sales, these applications are available. On the navigation bar, you have first option is app launcher. In the app launcher, you have marketing,
Service.
sales, and service applications. Along with that, navigation items are available. Next, you will have components. Here, this is the component. This is navigation bar, and this is app launcher, and these are navigation items. And here you have component. This is another component. You have components here. So this is how you can see classic and lightning applications. So what is your homework is, you have to take screenshots of classic application. You have to take screenshot of classic application and write down how many options are available. Next, in classic, take screenshot of lightning application and how many options are available in lightning. What are differences between classic and lightning? Let me come in the sequence. And what options you have to enter while creating Salesforce developer edition account. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. These questions you have to answer. I will send even transcript to you as well. And go through recorded session and answer this. So this is what I want to explain for today's session. And any questions